Salut à tous, my name is Marion Buricatu. I am a French artist and I lived here in the United States since 2001. This video is about art and how to impress your friends and family at the museum with 3 easy facts.
So why is the painting LACROIX Island in Rouen by Camille Pissarro so interesting? Well, merci for asking, and the answer is very simple. Every famous painting has fun inside story that you've never heard before. Okay, so here is the painting LACROIX Island in Rouen. It was painted in 1883 by Camille Pissarro. It's an oil paint and it is at the Worcester Art Museum. Fact number 1. Back and forth to Paris and Normandy. And on this one, you're going to do a little bit of geography. This is the first map I wanted to show you. It shows Normandy and Paris in France. And for those of you who are not very good in geography, it is inside the red circle. Okay, second map now. In these second maps, I have put the names of the important places of his artistic life in kind of chronological order. It's not perfectly chronological because he kind of went back and forth, but it's kind of how it went in his life. Okay, the first one is, and you can see I have put the numbers next to it. The first one is Paris. And in French, we don't say Paris, we say Paris. The next one is Louvciennes. Number 2 is Louvciennes. He left it during the Franco-Prussian War, and during that time, the Prussians looted this artist's studio. They used his paintings, the canvas painting, they used them to wipe their boots. And when he came back, most of them were just good to be thrown away. So we lost a lot of Pissarro's masterpiece because of the Prussians. Number 3 is Pontoise, and that's how we say it in French. We don't say Pontoise or anything like that. Let me say it again. It's Pontoise. Pontoise, in this place, his financial situation was very precarious. Now, number 4, in French we say Éragny. I don't know how you say it in English, but in French it's Éragny. This is his loving place. This is the place where his family grew up. He had 6 children, and this is the place where he would meet with his friends, with Cézanne, with Monet. This is really an important place for him. Now, place number 5, Rouen. And not Rouen or anything, no. In French we say Rouen. It's a harbor city where he's going to start his first painting series. Now the place number 6 is Dieppe. Yes, Dieppe. And it's another harbor and it's another series. And now the place number 7 is Le Havre. And it's another harbor city and it is another series. He kept going back and forth to these places and Paris. I also put on the map the place of Giverny, which was the place of Monet, because it was 23 miles from Éragny. These guys, they were friends and they would paint together, and this is where the Impressionists would go. They would go to Giverny, they would go to Éragny. I also, just for the fun, I wanted to calculate the on Google Map the trip, and if you put all these places together, it's a 7 hours drive. So, you know, that would be a nice trip. Fact number 2, Rouen, a series of painting. So, in 1883, when he was 53 years old, he went for the first time in Rouen. He walked around, he discovered the city, and there he painted 18 works. One of these 18 works is the painting that we are studying today, the LACROIX Island, that is at the Worcester Art Museum. 12 years later, he went back to Rouen and he finished his series. We think that he was being influenced by Monet, who had a few years before started the Cathedral series of Rouen also, where he started to have some commercial success. And Pissarro was really struggling financially, so we think that he started also the series because he was hoping to gain some money, and it worked out. This is how he started to be able to live from his art. So, the Rouen series, 69 painting totals, and LACROIX Island that we are studying today is among the first one of this series. Fact number 3, Pissarro, a humanist painter. Okay, in Rouen, Pissarro, he's not like Monet. Monet, he painted the beautiful place, the Cathedral of Rouen. No, that's not what Camille Pissarro would paint. Camille Pissarro, he would paint the modern city, the working place where the people work. He would paint the harbor. He would paint the frenetic activities in the docks. He would paint the chimneys, the factories. He would paint the common with simplicity and intimacy. And there's always a human presence in Camille Pissarro's painting, which is not the case in Monet's paintings. There's not always a human presence in Claude Monet's painting, but there's always a human presence in Camille Pissarro's painting. And I have a little surprise for you, because this painting that you are seeing right now is called Arbor in Dieppe. So this is the other arbor, okay? Arbor in Dieppe, overcast weather. And you know where it is? It is also at the Worcester Art Museum. Okay, finally, a quick summary. Here are the main points, easy to remember, about LACROIX Island in Rouen by Camille Pissarro. First, back and forth to Paris and Normandy. Second, Rouen, a series of paintings. And third, Pissarro, a humanist painter. Now, if you want to impress your friends and family even more, or just entertain them, the next video is just for you. I created 7 trivia question that you can ask your friends and family just to have fun. Also, if you want to learn more about Camille Pissarro, I have put a series of links that you can just click on them and you can learn much more about his life. Well, just saying, some of them are in French, but you know, it's gonna be a good way for you to practice your French.
Nice chatting with you. Abonne-toi, which means subscribe to my channel. Have fun and see you at the next video.